Alright guys, Lincoln MKX 3.7. There's no heat, there's no air coming out under the dash. Look at this. This is the cover under the glove box. It's a little wet, right? So I had to grab the camera and show you guys what's going on here. Here's the door for the cabin filter. And I just took the 2 bolts. There's 3 bolts total to take out this blower motor. So after I take out the last 2, I have to grab the camera and show you guys what's going on here. So here's the last bolt. So basically what happened before a couple weeks ago, there's a noise on this side right here. The blower is still working, but now there's no more air blowing. It's just stuck, like the blower motor is faulty or something, or the fuse or something like that. And when you turn left, there's a slushing sound, like slushing. Like I thought it would be like a fluid from the power steering or fluid from the coolant, but he said there's a slushing sound on the passenger side. So he sent me a video a couple times, and then this is what he told me. This is what on the video. So now it's in my garage. We're gonna take a look here and see what we got. Like, what the heck is this? It smells water. Oh my god. There's just water inside the motor. The question is, how did the water get in here? And we know that sloshing sound is from this area right here. We found the cause of that sloshing sound is inside the motor. Now we're gonna have to find out how did the water get in there. So here's our cabin filter right there. It looks dry. I'm gonna have to pull it out. Yeah, I need a new one here. This is all plugged up. It's dry, so let's go deep down in there and see what else is causing the water to go inside the motor. This side right here, all the way here, is wet, or it could be from the AC condensation. There's a plug, a drain here somewhere. I'm gonna have to find that drain and make sure that it's not plugged. I had to jack the car underneath and find out that drain. All right, driver's side right there under the dash. Up front of the center console, there's a drain hose right there. This is the drain going down on the outside, and then this is the hose. We have to follow this hose up on the other side. So let's go. All right, back on the passenger side here, we're gonna find that drain hose. It's probably plugged. That's why it's not draining our fluid out. Hard to see. All right, back to the driver's side again. I got my my weapon right here, the scope with the camera. Easy to find, easy with this special tools. I'll put down the link below for this scope right here, man. That's long as the brand. All right, so I'll show you in the camera here. This is the end of that hose. There we go. The hose that you saw over here earlier. So if you follow that all the way up, that's the end of that hose. So it's still attached to the case, the HVAC case. That's the case right there, that rigid plastic piece. That's the case. That's where the blower motor sits on. That's where the condenser sits, the actuator for the valves to open and close, for all the doors, for the mode door, everything. That's the case. So that might be plugged in there. We had to disconnect this hose, blow it off. It would probably have water coming out if I blow that off. So I think it's better to blow it off from the bottom so that it would push all the gunk in, or maybe blow it out from the top down. I don't know. It's hard to see, it's hard to reach. So that's the hose right there, guys. It might be plugged. It's not draining. All right, guys, let's go underneath this vehicle here. Make sure to get a jack stand right there, being safe. I got the light already up there. We're gonna find that drain on the end of that hose, because it's gonna be draining out of the vehicle, and I believe it'll be behind this cover right here, heat shield.
You can see there's a little bit of water already right there. The plastic piece right there, right here. That's the drain. So there's a little bit of water right there, but not much. I'm gonna poke the inside of that thing and see if there's any fluid will come out. All right, so make sure you're covered up and not gonna go to your face. Perfect, there we go. This plastic piece right there, that's the drain. All right, we're gonna poke a hole in here. I just got this zip tie right there, right here, okay. All right, so it's zip ties in there. There's no fluid coming out. It's all the way there, so it's probably better to blow air inside. All right, I got this about 2 feet hose right here, and then a handheld blower. We're gonna blow air into this hole right here. There we go. It's dripping now. All right, guys, there we go. Wow, this is the drain for your AC condenser, because when you turn on the AC, it evaporates, and when it's cold, so that when it's warm, it would turn to liquid, and this is what happened. Every vehicle out there have this drain. It was plugged all the way that the water reached all the way to the blower motor and caused not to work. All right. That's a lot of fluid in there. All right, let's wait till it's dry and stop leaking, and then we'll go up on top and put everything back together. All right, guys, look at this. Still dripping. That's a lot of water. Wow. All right, guys, we're gonna go deep in here. I got the borescope again. I'm just gonna check out what's inside in here, guys. Why did it plug? We're gonna find out what's going on here. So let's gonna put this camera on the screen. All right, so what you're looking at right here is, this is the cage right there for the blower motor inside. This is where the cabin filter goes in. So it's gonna go deep in here. This is where the inlet of the air comes in here from the blower motor. The one on the left right here is your, I believe, your heater core. That's a heater core. And somehow on the right, see that little ring? There you go. Look at that. No idea what that is. It's like a little ring, and then that one right there looked like a little fuzz from a carpet or something. I'm just focusing about this heater core right here. Down the bottom, all this sludge or water down the bottom. All right, there you go. See that heater core that changed color on the bottom? That's wet. Those are water in there. So there's water in there. It's not gonna go away unless if you wanna vacuum it, but it's gonna be hard to put a vacuum hose in there. So that's gonna stay in there. Who knows? It might be a leak. I don't think it's leaking coolant in there, because we got a good heat and we don't lose coolant at all. So those are just water. So hopefully over time, with the heat in the car, it would evaporate the water. But there's a sludge in there, some build up. Sorry that it's hard to see from my screen here, but yeah, that's it. It stopped draining now, so all the over half of the water is gone, and we're just gonna put everything back. The blower motor right here, this is gonna be making a noise when it's gonna spin, but we're gonna put it back. We'll see. We'll plug it in, we'll put everything back together, and then we'll start the car, see if the motor will make a really loud noise or a squeaky noise. But if it is make that sound, because there's water in here, it's gonna be rusted out in there, we're gonna replace it. So this is just gonna quickly put everything back together, and then let the customer know that this is what's going on. All right, guys, here we go. It's all back installed together. All right, we're gonna try the blower here. Let's see. All right, here we go. Come on. Here, I could feel the wind.
So it's all in max.
I could hear a little noise, but I could feel a little bit of air, but I'm not supposed to be max. There we go. Yeah, I got no air. All right, let's feel that blower motor underneath. There we go. It's I can hear the sound. I can hear a sound. It's going. Yeah, it's not gonna work, man. He needs a new one. Yeah, I could hear the sound, but it's not strong enough. It's supposed to be max already, right there. I could feel a little bit, but I'll let the guy know we need a new blower motor. Maybe he'll come back tomorrow. That's the end of that motor right there. He got watered in there, so lots of water. It's probably all rusted out already. So that's it. Thumbs up, subscribe. See you guys again on the next one.